What's good, everyone? Sway here. This is the Skypad XL. Really cool pad, really fast pad, and I used it for like 100 or so, maybe more hours. Hey, don't do that. Stop. With that sleeve I made a video on, and you know, I liked it a lot, but I didn't fall in love. I didn't fall in love right away. And I had other pads to test, so I put it away, and it wasn't until I did a few things that I really loved it once I came back to it. Now, I saw Skypad release their sleeve, and I bought the sleeve and I decided to give the pad a second chance. This was like a few weeks ago. I don't know why I'm just making this video now. But, so yeah, to truly enjoy the pad, let me move these nice. I ripped off feet on the bottom. They are not there anymore. So it made the pad like thinner by a few millimeters. I think it's 4 or 3 millimeters the feet are. I don't know why they're that big, but it honestly ruined the experience for me because if it was as long, what is this? It's probably 450. I think the Odin Infinity is, but if it was 450 or 500, and my whole arm was able to rest on it. Because, like, naturally sitting, I'm like this. So even artisan pads are too small for me, which is why I have the Odin Infinity under it. But if it was that big, it wouldn't have mattered. But just because of how small the Skypad is, how tall it was, really off-put me. And I didn't want to take the feet off back then because I was, like, maining it, and I was scared I was going to ruin the pad. But now that I was maining the Co, I didn't really care. So I ripped the feet off, and I was like, alright, this is already instantly better. And then their branded Skypad sleeve, I really dislike the design. I don't know, it's too gamery for me, but oh my lord, it works well. I always make sure the seam can't touch the pad, so I have to like shift it. I do hate, well, the stitching isn't terrible. You can see it's good stitching, but I don't like it. I get weird about things on my skin sometimes. So yeah. Wow, first I'm going to talk about the sleeve, because if you own this pad but not the sleeve, you're messing up. This sleeve makes your arm feel like how mouse feet feel on it, if that makes sense. It's crazy. It really gives you like that true sense of like, wow, this is like not near frictionless, but like the friction doesn't even matter. And I should note that this sleeve is terrible on any other pad. It does not like cloth. I get like, it's like sandpaper. I can't move my arm on the Co. And it's only one of the ways on the Odin Infinity. Why are you licking my mouse? You like the Zeiss rail? It is now approved by my cat. She's never licked one of my mice like that before. Yeah. Oh God, what was I even saying? I have notes this time. Yeah. So it's not good on fabric. Do not buy this sleeve for any other pad. Literally only buy it for the Skypad. But if you have the Skypad and you don't have the sleeve, you should really just buy it. It's really worth. Even though I mean it's a bit pricey for a sleeve, but it's still worth it. I mean I recommended the driving glove, which most people hate because of the fucking fingers, but I still think that's worth it. Although I know everyone hates the fingers. People probably roasted me for that, but I don't know. It doesn't bother me. But this sleeve is infinitely better on the Skypad. I don't know. It just makes the experience so enjoyable. But because it's trash on fabric, I took my desk pad off my desk, and I was just using it straight on my IKEA desk, which it also feels great on. Maybe it just feels good on like all hard surfaces. I'm sure any other type of like wood, I'm sure all desks would be nice. I'm sorry I don't have other desks to try it with, but you should be fine. You should be golden. All right. Now to talk about the actual pad. It feels like an air hockey table. It is really like, it's just, oh my. That's like not much force at all. It just flies. It is really, where's the... Here's a mouse. Like it just spins. It just flies. The Skypad is really so fast. If you like the Raiden and you've never tried a hard pad, you'll love this pad. They have a very similar vibe, yet they're like completely different. They're like two sides of the same coin, if that makes sense to you. Because they're extremely different, but they're the same, except they're not. Yeah, I don't know. It gives you feel really free on it, regardless of how small it is. I mean, you'd probably be better off running like anything like 30 to 20 centimeters. I don't know. I mean, I use mouse XL, so it doesn't matter for me. I can do whatever, but I think wrist aiming on this is super nice. Arm aiming becomes nice once you have the sleeve, but I do wish it was a bit bigger. Now, I don't know. I know if this was 500, but if anyone from Skypad is watching, if you can make a 500 by 500 pad, I will buy it from you. I know it'll cost a lot and it'll be a bitch to ship, but I want it. I would like it. It would be amazing. I don't know. This pad really brings out your potential, but it's hard to use. If there's like an apt comparison, like in my high to co review, I spoke about how it kind of like it puts like training wheels on for you, especially vertically, and you feel like it almost helps you not go side to side when you're trying to go up down. But this pad is like the complete opposite. There are no training wheels. You really have to be a Chad to use this pad. It is like, Whereas like on the Co, I feel like when I'm playing bad, I'm like here, but when I'm playing good, I'm like here. The Skypad, there's like a lot of variance. When I'm playing good, I'm like up here. When I'm playing bad, I'm like all the way down here, you know? Like there is so much variance, and I did feel a bit more inconsistent with it, but I think that's a me problem because of my mouse control. Not to say I think I'm bad, you know, I've been improving a lot. Still grinding Masters in Apex, but it's difficult to always play consistent on. You really have to be like sharp. You have to be on a good one to play good with it, in my opinion. But that doesn't matter for some people because I'm sure a lot of you that are watching this video are cracked out the skull. And you might like this because, I mean, durability-wise, it's going to last you forever. This thing would last through the nuclear apocalypse, you know? Like, it is really so sturdy. People have done drop tests. People have abused this pad a lot. I think Techni, like, cut things on it, right? I watched this review a long time ago. Yeah, I don't know. It is really fun. If you are a deranged enthusiast and you buy everything but you haven't bought this, just buy it. You're deranged anyways. We know you're going to buy some crazy shit. Buy this. It's really fun. And buy the sleeve too, because if you're deranged like that, you know you got the money. Yeah, even though I'm saying it feels like an air hockey table, when I use it, I still feel like I have a bit more control than I do when I use the Raiden. Which is really weird. I don't really understand it. It must just be how the glass interacts with PTFE. And speaking of PTFE, I mean, I have Lexips sitting in my desk, but I haven't pulled them out or tried them on this pad, so I don't know. I've like, ceramic is just meh. I don't know. PTFE is nice. So I just only tried these with PTFE. What else? I found my mouse feet didn't deteriorate as fast as I thought they would on this pad. I really thought it would be like, they would deteriorate like twice as fast, but it's hard to put a number on it, but they probably like, I did have to switch feet a little bit more often. Like, so maybe like they deteriorate like 30% as fast. I don't know how to put a number on it for you guys, but I think some people overstate how much these eat mice feet, but maybe that's also a me thing. Maybe, because I have really light hands on the mice. So I'm not like pushing down, you know. So maybe just the way I use mice on this pad doesn't make it deteriorate too much. It feels so good on the arm with this. It is like truly... So when I use artisan pads, I don't use sleeves because I love how the texture feels on my arm. When I use the Skypad, I only want to use the Skypad branded sleeve because of how good it feels on my arm. That is like... It is up there. So for me, choosing a main mouse pad for me has a lot to do with arm feel. Probably even more than mouse feel. Now, I need to feel like comfortable when I'm like swiping and moving, or else I just can't all the way vibe with it, you know? And that's why I love artisan pads. All the artisan pads have a really good texture. I still need to try the Zero. I might not like it because of the roughness, but who knows? But artisan pads are amazing, no sleeve. I just love how they feel on my arm. With this pad, it's a whole different experience, and it's really nice. It is annoying if you have animals. Because you feel every little bit of dust and hair on this pad, which I thought would be super annoying, but it's different because when you play on like if you have a Hien and you have animals, you probably see all the micro hairs you get. The Ko gets a few micro hairs too, but not as much. And they're really annoying, but on this pad, even though you feel it, it like scratches on your mouse feet. You just go, you pick your mouse up, get your sleeve, go like that. It's golden, it's clean. It's perfect. So it's really easy to clean, but it can be annoying mid-match, especially if you're in like a long gunfight. If you're getting third-partied over and over again, like you don't have the time to wipe, so it can get a bit annoying. But I think I feel like I only had like 2 or 3 occasions in my hundreds of hours, like probably 200 to 300 hours of using it, where I like actually was bothered by animal hair during a fight. You know, most of the time it's like when I'm like starting a new session and then I feel it, I'm like, oh, I gotta wipe it. But it does feel terrible. So if you have like I have 3 cats, so I feel like I get like a lot of animal hair experience, and I can like recommend pads to people that have animals. Like the Raiden and the Skypad are probably the 2 best pads for animals. The Raiden probably even more because you don't feel it when it's on there. But this pad, you literally just wipe it off and it's good. It's so easy to clean in that regard, and I really like it. What else? I think that's it. This pad's amazing. It feels really good. Speed, yeah, you don't feel like you're gonna fling your mouse out when you're swiping. Like there's a bit of, you get a sense of control, and like I said, it's probably just the way the glass interacts with the PTFE. Yeah, I'm not gonna keep y'all here for too long. I'm super stoked about it. I am gonna make a video about my Apex keybinds in the next few days because people keep asking, because I play like a weirdo. I have really crazy binds. And I found the best kept secret ever. Gaming audio for like under $50. It's better than my $200 headsets. This is yep, cost KPH 30i with pad swap. I'll just say that if some of y'all want to watch. I found them through Z Reviews, so if you want to not wait for my video, if you're looking for some new audio, use that. They're amazing. I use them over my other stuff nowadays. I definitely have to make a video about them, although I'm an audio scrub. I just barely bought my first amp and DAC, but I will make a video on it because I love it that much, and I think it's like the best kept secret in audio. Although I'm sure all the audiophiles know about them already. I definitely didn't because I'm new to that whole scene, and I feel like competitive gamers and audiophiles aren't always like mixing, because there's a lot of like stuff like, I don't know, gamers use like Bluetooth headsets, you know, and stuff like that. Now I can't because I've been awakened. But I don't want to be pretentious, but I do want to share that secret with y'all, so I will make a video. I'm just rambling at this point. Thank you for watching. I appreciate y'all. Hope you have a good day. And, yeah, I'll see you soon. Maybe in the next week, I'll have either the bind video up or the audio video up. So, take it easy. Peace.